back, guys. My name is Aram. You're watching the Araminati YouTube channel, and today we are talking about dominant chords. You know, we did a couple other videos. We covered major 7 chords, minor 7 chords, and now we're talking about how to put the sauce on dominant chords. Dominant chords, for sure, you can do the most out of those. You can do a lot where this is just going to get you started on it. I'll probably do numerous parts on dominant chords because there's so much fun. There's so much you can do. In this situation, you know, this is going to be more applying to like funk music, gospel music, quartet music, pop music. And a lot of these things I've picked up from like playing in church and learning quartet music. And the cool thing is, though, you can really apply a lot of this, you know, it goes full circle. It doesn't matter where you apply it, it's going to sound good. So we are covering A7 chords, A dominant chords, A9 chords, and different ways to voice them. So dominant chords, pretty much you got your 1, your 3, your 5, and flat 7. That is what makes a dominant 7 chord. That flat 7 is what really sets it apart. So we're going to start right here. So for this is what I'm voicing. From playing some country, I learned this whole trick where you put your thumb over, voice that chord, and it gives you a little more, you can do this hammer-on with it. That's just a regular A7. This is a common move right here. What we're doing here is we're doing G major shape. The 4, the D major, back to the 1. With the other examples, if someone were to notate that example, all they would pretty much write is A7. That's what you would see on a chart. So it's up to you what you do with that A7. And the more voicings of it you know, the more interesting you can make it sound. So I think I started it with a... That's a A9. So what we're doing here, we're not playing the root. Our root is here. We are on the 5th fret with my ring finger. 4th fret with the middle, the G string. Then we got index finger on the 2nd fret, and we can bar that. Make a nice A13 chord. If we do put the root on top here with our pinky, that'll make it a 9 chord. I'm sure you've heard that before if you listen to any kind of quartet. So that's just one voicing here. Going forward here, we from the D string, A7. We got on the 7th fret, D string, index. We got ring finger on the 9th fret, G string. We got middle finger on the 8th fret, E string, and then pinky on the 9th fret, high E. And it's super convenient just to take this and walk into that. So then moving down on the fretboard, we got this inversion of an A7. We are starting the 3rd of the chord. If you see, we have an A right here. You probably know this one. But the other half of it is, and that's the part I use a lot. So here's what I would do so far with an exercise. Put on a drum beat, metronome, whatever, and make a little routine, something like. Some kind of exercise that is going to involve all these chords. And like I've mentioned so many times, this video is going to have a lot of information. So take it piece by piece, come back to the video, watch some more, learn a little more, and apply it to your playing. The next voicing that we're going to look at is, and how I find this is I have an A right here. This is the A shape of, if you're talking cage, the A shape. There's the dominant chord here. And right next to it we got. And all that is on the 14th fret, we're going to do on the D string, index finger. The index finger is going to bar that whole thing from the D to the G to the B, and then on the high E you're going to put your middle finger on the 15th. And if you notice, you have your original 9 voicing right here. So that's a nice thing. Here's a A9 voicing here. Super common. A13. So you can go. This is a cool thing I picked up from Quartet music. Just a chordal move, but starting on this position, you're just taking away your middle finger. So I think this is a good start. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, shoot me a message. I'm definitely available for Skype lessons if you want to go into this a little further. Totally down for that. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, ring the bell so you get notifications. I got plenty more content on the way. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Aram. Thank you.